Addison Stem led Easton's attack in a 12-8 setback over the weekend. The senior with the hat trick on Friday and one of 4 goal scorers on the afternoon. It was the home team, however, that shot out of the gate, scoring the first 2 goals of the game. Abby DeComis working the X, only to find teammate Sarah Gross, who goes top to bottom, bouncing one in for the game's first score and a 1-0 lead for the Hornets. DeComis helping to double that lead on the unassisted finish minutes later. The senior whipping around from X, but finds the back of the net herself this time to give her team the 2-zip advantage with 3:50 to play in this opening quarter. And that plenty of time, though, for the Rovers to find a response. They'll score twice before the end of one. Rowan Krieger trimming the deficit to just 1 off a free position goal before Tyler Long gets it inside to a wide-open Ava Parker. The junior attack finding net as we're all even at 2 through 1. The visitors were able to find the back of the net twice more in the third, pushing their lead to 2 off Carson Hippert's goal. That one through the 5-hole of Devin O'Neill for a 4-2 Easton edge. DeComis will trim the deficit back to 1 before the break. Easton in front 4-3 at the half. There'd be just a single tally then in the third. Easton's Rowan Krieger responsible for a 5-3 Rovers lead. The sophomore midi slipping through the entire Hornets defense. Krieger with the Hattie and a 2-goal edge heading into the fourth. The Rovers with its largest advantage of the game thanks to Hippert's second tally on the night. That goal coming with 9:30 to play in this one. Emmaus was able to come within 2 off another DeComis score. She led her squad with 3 goals and an assist, but that the last from the home team in this one as Easton wins it 7-4, your final.
Yeah, I think honestly we did great on both sides of the field. Our goalie lived, she got her 200 save this game, so that was great. Such a low-scoring game, which is great on both sides defensively from both teams. Our defense stayed composed, especially at the end also. Our offense stayed composed, which I think was just honestly the key throughout the entire game was our offense.
Always looking to improve is this Easton girls lacrosse team, responding in a big way following their first loss of the season and feeling like it all starts with their ability to learn from their mistakes.
Yeah, I think we're feeling really confident. I think we're really happy with how we're playing, but we can play a lot better. I think there's little things that get through little holes and we need to work on that, but overall I think we're really happy with how it's going.
You know, we want to measure backwards. So we want to look back where we were 6 weeks ago to where we are now. You know, too many times this happens. We get ahead of ourselves. People think forward, and you think about May or June if you make it that far, and you can't get there. You got to look backwards and find those incremental improvements along the way. That's the way to stay in the happy zone.
On the scene in Emmaus, I'm Cassie Schmidt for SEN.
Want to watch all of our SEN programming live? Anyone can for only $9.95 a month, no matter who your cable or internet provider is. Click the link below to download and sign up today.